Hey folks, Ty Cohen here from KindleCashflow.com, and you're listening to the Kindle Cashflow podcast show. So, what I want to talk to you today is about getting started. There's a lot of people who, sometimes we have dreams, we have goals and ambitions to do things, and for some reason, we never start, right? Think about it. How many people start New Year's resolutions and they start them off by writing down or proclaiming what they're going to do, but then a week later, they haven't started yet. 2 weeks later, they haven't started. And there's no other industry like the writing and publishing industry where procrastination is like at an all-time high. It's because I think, there's so many different reasons. Some people just they want to make sure that the content is perfect, right? Which is understandable because you do want to upload and publish high quality content. I always yell that from the mountaintops. The other reason why is there's a lot of people who are not aware as to how easy it is, right? And if you notice in the Kindle Cash Flow program, I really break it down and show you systematically how quickly and how easily you can get your content published. The other thing is there's a lot of people who, you know, they they have content that they don't think would be worthy of putting on the platform. All right. And if that's you, I mean, there's a huge variety of content that's sold on Amazon. You can literally sell almost anything except for the obvious stuff, right? If there's anything that's offensive, pornographic, hateful, stuff that's trademark or copyright and that doesn't belong to you, just use your common sense when it comes to that. But for the most part, if you have not gotten started, here's how you can get started. The first thing is I want you to go to kdp.com. I'm sorry, kdp.amazon.com. So K as in Kindle, D as in direct, P as in publishing.amazon.com. Your first step is going to be opening your account. That's the first step, right? With anything in life, there's something called a slippery slope. And basically, the slippery slope is you taking that first step and then letting momentum start to push you through the other steps. So for you, I want you to take that first step, which is going to be opening up your publishing account. It's going to take you about 10 minutes to do this. You go in, you fill out your name, your email address, just all really basic information, and now you're good to go, right? Your account is open. You're ready. You have been accepted by Amazon. The beautiful thing about this is there's no limits. So what I mean by that is whatever country you are listening or watching from right now, you can publish to Amazon. Here's what I want you to do. In the comments box right now, I want you to list your country. So list your country right now in the comments box, right? If there's a comments box where you can go in and make a comment. So I guarantee, I know there's people that are putting in countries like the US, obviously, right? The UK, and I have students that are in all of the countries that I'm about to name and more. I literally have students that are in just over 60 or so countries, including Mexico, the US, Canada, Australia, Romania, Italy, Spain, France, Portugal, uh, Brazil. As a matter of fact, tons of different countries that are based in South America. We've got tons of countries that are in Europe, Nigeria, a ton of different countries that are on the continent of Africa. So it's safe to say that regardless of what country you're in, you can publish to Amazon. And the reason why Amazon allows so many different, people in is because they need the content, right? When Amazon first got started 20 something years ago, their number one mission was to become the planet's largest bookstore. And the way that they were able to accomplish that, because they've made that, right? The way that they were able to accomplish that was just by really allowing people who have great content, people like yourself and myself, to come on their platform, make their content available to their incredibly huge uh, platform, right? They've got people that visit from across the planet. So regardless of what country you're in, if you had that as an objection, or maybe you thought that that was an obstacle as to why you couldn't get started. That's not true. So go ahead, open up your Kindle publishing account. The other reason why, again, I mentioned this earlier at the beginning, why some people haven't gotten started yet is they just simply don't know that you can self-publish information, right? You can self-publish your content. You can self-publish content regardless of if it's fiction or nonfiction. And that's the beauty of Amazon publishing. It doesn't matter if you have a how-to guide on buying a house, or a how-to uh, program on how to become a better parent, or if you have a romance novel or a mystery thriller novel or some type of a sci-fi book, right? You can publish whatever it is that you have. The other thing is page length. So this is a question that I get a lot of times. So, Ty, what page length should my content be? Here's the beautiful thing about it. I personally like to publish ebooks that are between 25 to 50 pages. I don't go for 100 pages, 200 pages, because again, we're publishing digital ebooks. And I found that people like to go in and consume the content in a quick manner. They like to go in and consume it really quickly, get access to it, get their fix, whether it's information on how to accomplish X, or whether it's something that's entertaining, right? Like the next best selling sci-fi novel. So typically when someone is reading an ebook, right, a Kindle book, they're reading it from their mobile device or maybe their Kindle platform, right? So they may be at the doctor's office, they may be at their kid's practice, they may be at I don't know, they may be on their lunch break, right? And they don't have a lot of time to go in and consume pages and pages of information. So that's another reason why Kindle publishing works so well. Um, I mean, it's just great all around, right? So if you have been sitting on the fence and have yet to publish your content, you have no reason why you should not be doing so. Right, so I want you to go ahead again, visit kdp.amazon.com and get started. All right. Type in the comments the words get started. And if there's anything else that is holding you back that you think may be an obstacle as to why you can't start, you can put that into the comments as well. And maybe I'll cover it on a future podcast episode. Okay. If you are having problems like just getting your book going, right? Let me know. If you're having problems with, maybe you've started your book already and you don't know how to end it, or maybe you've got the beginning and the ending and you don't know how to tie those together, or maybe you've got the middle, right? And you don't know how to craft out the beginning and the ending. Let me know whatever you think is holding you back. Is it time? Is it lack of creativity? If you're not writing it yourself, right? Because the beautiful thing about what I teach in Kindle Cashflow, in the course over at kindlecashflow.com, is that you don't have to write your own content. This is a program that is doable by people that are both writers as well as people who are not writers. So if you have not watched the free 3-part system that I have, I highly suggest that you go over to kindlecashflow.com, and take a look. All right. So with that said, post your comments. Let me know what you think about this episode. Also, let me know what you want me to cover in future episodes, as well as like and share. All right. So like, share, and be sure to follow me on social media at Ty Cohen. I'm just everywhere: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at Ty Cohen. That's TYCOHEN. And remember, you're just one book away. KindleCashflow.com will show you how to get there.